welcome back to the Adrian's Stratford Motorsport YouTube channel. On this week's video I'm going to get you up to speed on a pretty wild K20 powered Toyota Corolla that we've been working on. We purchased the running going car off an elderly lady that had to hand her licence in. It had actually been sitting for 5 years before I got my hands on it, which meant it come with a lot of free dust, but it was in very good condition otherwise. We even got the full service history, the original sale receipt, and also the paint protection certificate. None of much is really that useful when you put a K20 in it, but anyway. We'll start with the shell. It's got a 6-point tower-to-tower steel weld-in roll cage that I built myself. It was actually the first roll cage I've ever built, but we're extremely happy with how it come up. The shell's been lightened as much as we possibly can with still abiding by the rules. So every bracket that we can remove or bolts that we can shorten or things we can drill out has been done. Our main focus from the start has been getting it as light as we possibly could, which is why you'll see a lot of 3D printed parts and carbon fiber parts as well. The body kit is made by a local fiberglass wizard that we actually race against. He too has the same vehicle and he originally designed the flares for his car. We've then purchased a set and made slight modifications where necessary. It's one of those kits that you either love or you hate. Initially I was on the fence, but I'm starting to love it now. The air filter is a massive 5-inch K&N air filter. We've then got a carbon fiber tapered intake pipe. The intake pipe was custom made with using a mold that I 3D printed. Essentially you 3D print the shape of what you want it to be, you wrap the carbon fiber around, let it set, and then you can remove the plastic printed parts from the inside, leaving a super fine finish on the inside. Front suspension, we've got Ryger 3-way adjustable coilovers that come out of a Fiesta R2T rally car built by M Sport. The rear we've got custom made MCA suspension from Murray Coote in Australia. Together it gives us over 200mm travel in the rear and 200mm wheel travel in the front, which is pretty impressive considering what car it is. We're running a 6-speed SADEV sequential gearbox utilising MME's WRC paddle shift, but with my own 3D printed paddle as we run on the Fiesta. We're then getting Hollinger Engineering to build us some drive shafts to suit. Currently my favourite part of the car, as you can see here, the beautiful suede dash that our friends at A&H Trim wrapped for us. They even added some red stitching to finish it off. We tried to keep it as simple as possible when it comes to all the switches and buttons, so we're only running the one button pad as you can see there. We've also got the steering wheel button plate that's also been 3D printed by myself. It utilises a ECU Master CAN switchboard, which sends all the signals from all those buttons to the ECU via 2 wires only, making it a super neat install. Instead of going to a floor mounted pedal box, we actually capped the pedals on the firewall. All we did was adjust basically where the master cylinder mounts to accept 2 master cylinders, and then modified the pedal to accept a dual master bias bar adjustment. The reason we did that is so we could have my seat as far forward as possible, leaving as much weight over the front wheels to get the power to the ground. We're currently using brake calipers front and rear off an R34 Skyline. The fronts are eventually going to be changed to something a little bit lighter, probably either AP or Alcon. Although they're aluminium, they're still really heavy. Since we've got all that Honda power, we need a really good clutch to hold it. So look no further, Exceedy Clutch has got us covered. We've got custom control arms front and rear. They're attached to standard factory hubs in the front, just with a 5-stud conversion, and Toyota Camry rear hubs. We're using a steering column out of a 2015 Fiesta ST. This will give us a similar feel to our current rally car. We're using a quick rack that's for an AE86 Corolla, which was supplied by Flows. Flows are an AE86 specialist. The quick rack gives us under 2 turns lock to lock. Most of this car has been built in-house here at Adrian's Stratford Motorsport, which is a service we will be offering. Comment your favourite thing about the build so far, and if you've got any questions about the build or anything in general, please send us a message. And as always, I'd like to thank all our wonderful sponsors. Exceedy Australia for all your clutch needs. Zestino Tyres Australia for all your tyre needs. Bendigo Specialist Brake and Clutch for all your brake needs and to fit your Exceedy clutch. Flash Motorsport for all your escort needs and also motorsport preparation. And Stow High. Reclaim your garage space. They have some amazing garage storage solutions. Thanks for watching, guys, and be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed it and subscribe to be notified of our next video.